Hi, and welcome to 2023. Last week I sent a pre-recorded message because I was busy with my daughter's wedding, and now fun's over and it's time to get into 2023. And we are changing the format of Zippi Live, where you will still get a weekly message from me, but that's what we're going to call it. We're calling it from now not Zippi Live, but Zippi's weekly message for you, because it won't necessarily be in a live format. It's going to be posted in the same places at the same time, Monday evenings, Israel time, Monday mornings, your time, to get you started in the week with a nice, motivation for healthy eating and lowering your sugar content, recovering from food addiction, if that's your goal. But it's not going to be necessarily in the live format as it was before. So we changed the name to Zippi's Weekly Message. And today I want to share with you a taste of the GPS program, the program that I created for detoxing from sugar and recovery from food addiction. One of the most important things about the GPS program, which is learning to live in food freedom, right, is that it's not about the food plan. That's not the main issue. I mean, of course, there is a food plan. There is a way of eating that promotes recovery from sugar and food addiction and healthy eating. But that the main issue is, how do you make that way of eating into a way of life? How do you, what do you do to prevent relapse, to prevent falling, to really make it into something that is long-term and can last long-term? And one of the main things that in the GPS program I teach my clients is to put on your superpower cape. CAPE, CAPE. Those are 4 major things that can prevent relapse and help you really abstain from sugar and flour and hyper-processed foods as a way of life, and not just some project for 30 days or something that you do and then fall off the wagon, as said, and sort of go into the what the heck syndrome, etc. So the 4 things that can really help you, can protect you and help you change this into a way of life, is community, accountability, prep and planning, and environment. So community is really a matter of finding the people around you who can support you as a way of life, be it a 12-step program for food addiction or compulsive overeating, be it a support group on Facebook or any other social media, be it maybe a group of friends, like-minded friends who just, you get together to support each other, or it can be your partner or some kind of a mentor. What doesn't matter what it is, but people very, very often, we live today in our environment, talk about environment, right, is very, very obesogenic. It's very hard to if this is not something that people get. People think that to eat the way humans ate for 10,000 years until 1,000 years, until 100 years ago, is not healthy. Like, to eat healthy, only healthy food is not healthy. So it's very, very important to get support from people who do feel the way you do, or share your vision or your journey, or support your vision and your journey. So, because it's very hard to do it alone. It really is. So remember, you don't have to do this alone. Not only do you not have to do it alone, you really shouldn't do it alone. You should be finding the people around you that can support you, or some kind of a group or what have you. The other thing is accountability. If you have an accountability buddy, a friend, again, partner, mentor, whatever it is, somebody that you are honest with, and say when things go wrong, things go wrong. If it's to say, hooray, I'm so proud of myself, hooray, I'm so proud of myself. If it's to commit to something, this really, really helps people to stay the path. Again, then it's not just you and, and your head, but it's also using outside things that are outside you to help you, to keep you on the path. And then there is the P, plan and prep. It's actually 2 P's, but we make it into 1 P. I think that of everything, that's the most important, because I know from my experience and my clients' experience, right? when we prepare in advance, first of all, then we know that we have the healthy foods around us, even if things go wrong. But it's much, much more than that. It's just having that peace of mind that I don't have to think about it. I don't have to wonder if it's going to be okay, if I'm going to manage, what's going to be there. Did people take me into consideration or not? I don't have to think about it. It really gives a huge amount of peace of mind when I make sure that I know in advance what's going to be with my food. Am I going to have it there or am I going to take it with me? For example, to work, I always took food with me because I couldn't really count on it there. Now, it is true that it takes away a bit of the spontaneity of, of the day to day. And it is true that sometimes it really is not fun. Like this is a part that sometimes we have to force ourselves to do, but it's so, so worth it. And it is so worth it to give up a little bit on that spontaneity so that you know you have that peace of mind that you have prepared and planned and you know that you have safe foods around you. And if we talk about safe foods around you, that's the E of the CAPE. Making sure that your environment, your close environment, is as food safe as possible, which means we can't help what's being advertised on television or Netflix, or on social media or on billboards in the streets, but we can certainly control our own personal environment. So making sure there aren't too many visual cues at home, right? Like if there is junk food at home, make sure it's put in a place in a closed container, not at eye level. Making sure that in my environment, I have lots of foods that I can eat, that I know that I have what I need around me. And also sometimes making a safe environment is just making sure that, that I'm in an environment that supports my way of life as much as possible. So these are the things that really help people to make a going sugar-free, right? Or recovering really a way of life. So if you liked this and you're thinking, wow, maybe I should try to go off sugar, you should know that our How to Begin a Sugar Detox. This is a mini course that can show you the first steps about preparing and how to get onto this path, this journey of abstaining from sugar and flour, or maybe even if you just want to do it as a kickstart to a way of eating healthy, this How to Begin a Sugar Detox, this mini course, it costs $19.99. It's something that's affordable for everyone, jam-packed with information about how to eat in a way that's metabolically healthier and also can really help you to kickstart your journey to a sugar-free life. So if you want to check out that course, I highly recommend that you check it out in the link below. And please leave your comments if you have certain ways that help you to make your healthy eating a way of life. Well, then please, I'd love to hear from you and what you think about this video. So this is my weekly message to you. Have a wonderful day, a fantastic evening, and we will meet again next week on Zippi's Weekly Message. Bye-bye.